Buckle up, music freaks. Comedy titan John Mulaney is orchestrating the most outrageous plot in rock history to catapult Weird Al Yankovic, the polka-pumping parody legend, into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Is this the ultimate music revolution, or a laugh-fueled fiasco set to crash and burn? Strap on your accordion and plunge into the red-hot gossip that's got fans roaring. Weird Al forever. Asterisk. The Rock Hall's scandalous snub fest. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a glitzy coliseum where music gods are anointed and dreams get pulverized. Each year, the induction class reveal unleashes a hurricane of fan rage. Where's the love for the B-52s, Sonic Youth, Devo, or the Monkees? The snubs stack higher than a tower of warped vinyl at a flea market, and the hall's gatekeepers just sip their champagne and sneer. From prog rock pioneers like Yes to metal mavens like Iron Maiden, the list of overlooked legends is a mile long, and fans are fed up. But in 2025, a new rebel is crashing the party, and he's not slinging a Fender or screaming into a mic. He's cracking jokes and waving a flag for the most unexpected rock icon ever. Weird Al Yankovic, the curly-haired, Hawaiian shirt-sporting wizard of musical madness. And who's masterminding this jaw-dropping rebellion? None other than comedy's golden boy, John Mulaney, who's ready to sacrifice his cool kid status to crown Weird Al a Hall of Fame king. Mulaney's bombshell battle cry. In a Rolling Stone interview that set the music world on fire, Mulaney didn't just drop Weird Al's name. He launched a full-scale war, proclaiming, "I'm a big proponent of Weird Al getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame." With the charisma of a chart-topping frontman and the wit of a comedy legend, he argued that Weird Al's parody anthems have hooked more fans on music than the Hall's dusty voters could ever dream. Weird Al brought more people to music than is recognized at all, Mulaney bellowed, and X erupted like a glitter bomb at a polka rave. Hashtags like #Weird Al for Rock Hall and #Mulaney Mania shot to the top of the trends, with fans screaming their support in a digital riot. This isn't just a celebrity endorsement, it's a cultural earthquake, and Mulaney's the one shaking the ground. A personal passion ignites. Mulaney's love for Weird Al isn't just a quirky flex, it's a straight-from-the-heart origin story. Rewind to the 90s, when a young Mulaney was a sunny kid dodging the dark clouds of grunge. Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit was a global juggernaut, but its raw angst spooked the future funny man. It was scary at first, he admitted. I was like, I'm pretty happy I'm a kid. Then came Weird Al's Smells Like Nirvana, a gut-busting parody that swapped Cobain's brooding for gags about mumbled lyrics and mozzarella sticks. It wasn't until Smells Like Nirvana defanged Smells Like Teen Spirit that I could enjoy Smells Like Teen Spirit, Mulaney confessed. That spoof was his musical gateway, and he's betting it's opened the door for millions of fans. From kids too timid for punk to teens wary of rap, Weird Al's parodies are like a musical welcome mat, and Mulaney's ready to shout it from the rooftops. The chubby checker connection. Mulaney's not just swinging for the fences, he's got a killer angle. If Chubby Checker, the twist icon with a part-novelty career, could sashay into the hall this year, why not Weird Al? This is one step closer, Mulaney teased, his sly grin practically audible. And he's onto something big. Checker's induction proves the hall's starting to vibe with artists who mix fun with impact, and nobody embodies that more than Yankovic. With a 40-year career packed with hits like Eat It, Amish Paradise, and White and Nerdy, plus 5 Grammys and a fan base that spans generations, Weird Al's resume is a slam dunk. Mulaney's betting that Checker's win is the crack in the hall's armor, and he's ready to wedge Weird Al right through it. Weird Al's hall-worthy swagger. Let's break down Weird Al's credentials, because Mulaney's not just chasing a fever dream. Since bursting onto the scene in the late 70s, Yankovic has sold over 12 million albums, outpacing plenty of serious acts already enshrined. His parodies aren't cheap laughs, they're musical masterpieces, mimicking every chord and beat of the originals while layering in wit that's unmistakably Al. From Michael Jackson to Coolio, music's biggest names have clamored for his spoof treatment, with Nirvana's Dave Grohl calling it a career peak. And don't sleep on Al's original tracks like Hardware Store, or Dare to Be Stupid, which prove he's a creative force, not just a cover king. Weird Al doesn't just surf pop's wave. He transforms it into a carnival of joy, and that's a legacy worth immortalizing. Fans feel the Weird Al magic. Mulaney's crusade is hitting fans like a lightning bolt because it's so darn relatable. Weird Al's parodies are like musical training wheels, making intimidating genres a blast for newcomers. After you laugh at Smells Like Nirvana, you go, "Oh, this is a really good song," Mulaney explained, and X is eating it up. One fan gushed, "Weird Al's Like a Surgeon was my Madonna intro at age 8. Mulaney's speaking gospel." Another posted, "His Gump parody made me a Presidents of the United States of America fanatic." Weird Al's a musical wizard. From metal to hip-hop, Al's spoofs have been a golden ticket for fans, and shrit for shrit Mulaney's betting that's worth more than a vault of gold records. The haters throw shade. Not everyone's ready to hand Weird Al a Hall of Fame throne. The Rock Hall's gatekeepers are infamous for worshiping authentic artists, often snubbing those who lean into humor or quirk. Weird Al's a gimmick, not a rock legend. One critic sneered on X, and the venom's flowing fast. Mulaney's not sweating it, joking he'll greatly devalue my coolness for the cause. And when a guy who slayed on SNL, owned Netflix specials, and charmed Hollywood's elite is willing to go all in for Weird Al, you know it's a headline-grabbing moment. The haters can hiss, but Mulaney's got the last laugh. A fan uprising explodes. The drama's hitting DEFCON 1. Mulaney's campaign has sparked a fan apocalypse, with hashtag Weird Al for Rock Hall and hashtag Mulaney Rules blowing up X like a confetti cannon. Petitions are racking up signatures faster than you can sing Yoda, and some fans are plotting to swarm the Hall's Cleveland HQ with accordion flash mobs. Weird Al's been our musical savior for decades. One organizer ranted, "If the Hall snubs him, they're the punchline." Insiders whisper that the Hall's nomination committee is quaking in their boots. Could Mulaney's star power and Weird Al's epic legacy finally break their iron grip? The rocky road ahead. Don't expect a victory lap just yet. The Rock Hall's history is a graveyard of snubs. Think Kate Bush, Judas Priest, or Pixies, still knocking on the door. But Mulaney's got a secret weapon, his knack for turning causes into cultural juggernauts. With his quick wit and universal appeal, he's making Weird Al's case a pop culture tsunami. Picture the tabloid covers if he pulls it off. Mulaney's miracle. Weird Al reigns supreme. It's the ultimate underdog saga, proving rock isn't just about gritty riffs or packed arenas. It's about sparking joy and building fandoms. The future's weird and wild. What's next for this roller coaster? Mulaney's hinting at cranking up the chaos, maybe even roping in comedy royalty like Bill Hader or Maya Rudolph to join the Weird Al Love Fest. Fans are dreaming of a blockbuster concert, with Weird Al headlining alongside rock titans who've been spoofed by his genius. Imagine Foo Fighters shredding Smells Like Nirvana, or a tribute to Eat It with Jackson's Estate's blessing. It'd be a riot. And if the Hall's smart, they'll tune in before they're buried under an avalanche of fat sing-alongs. As the 2025 nomination deadline looms, all eyes are on Mulaney and his accordion-powered revolt. Will he strong-arm the Rock Hall into embracing the parody prince, or will Weird Al remain the ultimate snubbed superstar? One thing's certain, this crusade's too loud, too proud, and too gloriously weird to ignore. So blast Amish Paradise, slip into your loudest Aloha shirt and join the fight, because John Mulaney's on a mission to make Weird Al, Yankovic the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's most iconic inductee ever. And that's the wild, polka-fueled saga of John Mulaney's crusade to get Weird Al, Yankovic into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. From his heartfelt Rolling Stone bombshell to the fan uprising lighting up X with hashtag Weird Al for Rock Hall, Mulaney's proven that Weird Al's parody genius, behind smashes like Smells Like Nirvana and Amish Paradise, deserves a spot among music's elite. Will the Hall finally open its doors to the accordion king, or will the snubs continue? One thing's for sure, this fight's too loud, too proud, and too gloriously weird to fade away. So, what do you think? Should Weird Al be a Hall of Famer? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for more music drama. Let's keep the polka party going and get Weird Al to the hall. See you next time.